Welcome to
Welcome.
the Real Cool D&D podcast, TaleSpire extravaganza.
The usual.
Yeah. So, I need to turn myself up in my cans. I can't hear shit. All right.
In the cans.
Need more juice. Turn me up. Turn me up.
More juice,
In
Connor.
the cans.
There's
less
not enough
cans.
juice in the cans.
All right.
Speaking of Connor, fucking happy birthday, dog.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Turn your cans up. Hey Connor, nice cans.
Oh yeah, shake them around for us real quick.
Well, we were in the middle of combat, so
That's Rose.
without a further ado, do we need an intro?
Let's get ready to rumble! Combat!
Callback.
We will have to roll initiative because the TaleSpire thing went away. So let's just do
Come on,
that real
TaleSpire.
quick.
You got
There we go.
fucking Hero Forge
Weird.
2.0 minis in here. Get an initiative save button. Come on, guys.
I
What are we
rolled a
doing?
dice for Dora. I physically rolled a 3. I then rolled virtual dice for myself. Rolled another 3.
All right, so you two go down there.
He's a
Plan
5.
attack.
He is a...
I need Surge and Swing. And
Yes, I am.
I rolled a 15 for a total of 18 for my initiative.
Beautiful.
Oh,
You the
dog
best
shit.
music.
7.
Wow.
17
Yeah.
for me.
And 17. That's better.
They need no sleeping.
Bro,
Shut up.
I'm so scared. I'm emotionally exhausted.
Deal with that.
To go back over
Be a man.
what is happening here. You guys
Oh, there we go.
entered this tomb that you're led to by Kaladi, with members of the Knights Radiant going for this little investigative trip. And you found that one of them, or you found multiple dead Knights Radiant, and one of them sitting in a throne as an undead, wearing Knights Radiant armor, holding what looks like a dearly beloved partner of some sort. And upon disturbing them,
Fuck him
they
up.
went to defend themselves. You guys ended up killing the female undead. She went down. That empowered the male, who then started floating around and shooting spells. You were able to take him down, and then with that, she arose and started to let out
Oh, I get
a
knocked
yell.
down.
And with that, let's do it. So, there it is. And we're back.
And we're back. And we're back.
As she gets up,
Are
she
you
starts.
in the board?
Oh yeah. I was doing a couple little music cues there, and I guess I was alone.
It's all right. They were for you.
I don't see any.
No.
Oh, I see some dead skeletons, but no living?
Nope, not that. Where is?
I don't know why they're laying down.
Damn
You
it.
said they like dispersed when we killed the guy, I think.
Yeah, you did.
Okay,
Oh, that's me being stupid. My apologies.
that's what I thought. But then I was like, why are they laying down? Anyways. So, as she arises, sees her
That's why. Okay.
partner has fallen, as I believe Lionel blasted him into a ragdoll effect across the room in a very vicious manner. She, in a rage, not an actual rage, but she is going to fly above Dora's head, and she just lets out a
Giant
Poop.
Huge piss. A huge piss.
We all went different.
yeah, she pees on you guys. But she
Yeah.
lets
Sorry,
out
Billy.
a deathly wail, and everyone make a con save as this ear-shattering scream just of devastation just echoes throughout.
Dora, 13.
Is it a magical effect? Or I guess it's a spell, right?
It
Like, I think-
is
Do I just get
not.
advantage? Oh, it's not? Bitch.
Not a charm, is it?
It's not a charm.
Okay, not bad.
14 for Quoven,
14's all
13
around.
Dora.
14 for me.
14s are
Fails.
crazy here because that is the DC.
No way.
Well, then
Holy
11.
Okay, so Dora fails.
Dora and Sphinx fail.
Those of you that succeed take 12 psychic damage.
Oh. I think I'm down again unless I have... I don't think I have anything against psychic damage.
Is it
Those of you
24
that
for the
fail,
Oh, I can't edit his fucking sheet.
it's fine. We'll just
I'll write it down.
I gotta make a concentration save.
I'll do it the old-fashioned way.
those of you that fail, this ear-shattering wail, you drop to 0 hit points.
Oh, thank God. This math was going to be so frustrating.
Yeah, that was going to happen either way. I only had 7.
What about my temp health? Do I get to keep that?
No, because it's
think no.
basically 5-7.
I know it was.
So, boom, boom,
God.
as 3 of you immediately drop. I'm gonna get the ghouls out of here because they did collapse.
So my
Oh, okay.
healing spirit drops, and we already said that what's his face was not with us.
Forget
Mr.
Quoven has
Meowth.
to make a concentration check on Aura Vitality. Succeeds.
I'm assuming Wow's not here, right? He's already down.
Well, you can make a con save for him.
I
'cause he was
will
up.
do that.
Okay.
Okay.
I did hear it, so yeah, why don't you just do that? DC 14 or drop to 0.
I did both.
Yeah, I saw the 14s rolling and I was like, ooh, okay, someone's up. I'm not TPK, and then there's like another 14.
Oh my God, imagine if
Fuck.
just we all bombed.
Yo.
I thought about that like 20 minutes ago. I was like, this could be the shortest session of all time.
Wow rolled a natural 20. So
Awesome. So he takes
12.
the psychic damage, the 12 psychic.
cool, he's at 1 hit point. Neener.
Right, he is up. Sphinx, it is your turn. Roll a death save.
God damn
Crit
it.
fail. Crit fail. Get stepped on. New character.
Just immediate.
How do I roll it?
Just like you would normally.
That was not my best answer. Like, you should.
I'll just roll a d20. That's a 2, Bob.
Ooh, okay. That's
I almost
knockdown.
called it. I almost manifested
One
it.
failure. Lionel, as some of your friends around you, as this piercing scream hits your eardrums, and kind of like, when you look up, you see Sphinx, Surge, and Yorod down.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get over here and just try and hide and get an advantageous shot on it. So I'll use a cunning action to bonus action hide
Go for it.
for a natural 20 for 26 total.
Oh, nice.
And then
Oh,
I will
stealth.
fire a star caller shot. Does that give me advantage? If I nat 20 the stealth?
Sure.
Okay. No, I'm just asking. I don't know.
Fuck
that makes
rules.
sense.
That's
I
fun.
like it. Yeah,
25
it's not gonna
to
come
hit.
up again.
25 hits.
Right. So initially 12 points of force damage, and then sneak attack is gonna be an additional 9 damage, so 21. And I still have my crimson right up, so it's gonna be 1d4 lightning for 2, so 23 points of total damage.
All right, damn, that was a big hit. Love that. As you, the star energy flies across the room and smashes her in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of sobbing, and it's just,
Does she seem
Surge,
fucked?
You're up. She's
Or just is she just being dramatic?
she's being dramatic. Yeah. For sure.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Right. That's what we needed. Just dramatic ass bitch.
It's like fighting children.
I barely hit you.
Make a death save.
Don't tell mom. Don't tell mom.
Yeah, literally. Oh, that save, Connor.
Who? Oh, was I up next? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's?
He's always like this.
Always.
When he has to death save, he's always like this.
12.
That's a success. Mark it down. Put it on the books.
Success.
Dora. Almost 3 in a row death saves.
All right, death save. 15.
Nice.
Good success. Woman, you're up as.
All right, I will.
Unnamed.
Unnamed. I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna move over here and do a drive-by. So that's 5. Wait, so 5, 10. Is that what the square is? 5, 10. Or is there 3 squares under the rugs?
Oh no, those
There's-
are
I
all
think-
one square.
No, there are
Okay.
3.
Oh, there are 3.
Yeah.
15.
Weird.
20. Okay, I will action. Cure wounds. Schwingus. For
Nice.
7 points of healing.
Sim.
Then
And then finish my 30 over here. And I will bonus action. Actually, I think I'm going to come back for my 30 to the middle. Bonus action, Aura Vitality. Dora is a bonus action for 9 points of healing for him.
You can track his health here if that works.
I'm writing it down. It's fine.
I can do it on the mini though. Kind of easily.
Oh, okay. So he's at 9. And then I'll end my turn, and my aura or my Twilight Sanctuary is still up. So I'm gonna roll a d6 plus 7 and add it to my bonus self.
All right.
So I rolled a 2, so 9 temp health.
oh, how much do it?
Is-
Am I?
D6
10
plus
feet?
7.
It's a
30
10
feet
feet.
sphere.
Oh, it's
30
30
foot
foot.
sphere. That's why I came back to the middle. When you end your
Yeah.
turn, it happens. So you would have ended
Yeah.
inside of it.
Yeah, let me
Would
get
that
that.
have
D6
happened-
plus 7.
For
Yeah,
me,
I don't
between a
think
death
it counts
save-
for unconscious. No, I can't imagine it counts for unconscious people.
That'd be
Yeah,
wild.
Health doesn't work.
Okay.
that way.
Okay.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be crazy. Imagine.
Health points, then you'll start getting it. Yeah.
And then I'll
That's
just
the
end
ass.
my turn after being dope and healer. Because finally, I guess I'm the cleric. Now that
I guess.
the
Is
druid's
Dora-
gone, he's
Dora's
up.
conscious, and so is Sphinx.
Yes,
All right.
Do you have big hands or is that a small
7
poke?
points of healing. To
Big
Schwing,
hands.
9 points.
Look
Alright,
at how big those fucking sausage fingers are.
Dude, you
God
got
damn.
glizzies for hands.
God fucking glizzies for days.
You got glizzies all day.
Get glizzy hands.
You gotta hold it like this, though.
You're no longer unnamed. You're glizzy hands.
That's fucking funny.
It's one of the little baby 7-ouncers.
Yeah, those are cute. That's funny as
But
fuck.
I'm forever just gonna full grip it.
Just full grip it. Wide finger it too.
She is
Yeah.
going. She
Show off those glizzies, bro.
flies towards you.
Oh,
Corbin,
fuck this
and
bitch. See me with my sparkle magic. It wants to come at me.
14 to hit. Oh,
No, get out of here. I fucking backhand that claw out of here.
With your glizzies.
My blizzards.
And lower for a second. So that is nothing.
No, ma'am. She came right where I wanted her. Where I could hit her with my big stick.
Bingo. You are up.
Wait, you're up.
Sir.
No.
Glizzies of vitality.
Yeah, where are my glizzies? Where am I? I want to stand up. How do I stand up?
I can.
Right click. There we go. Well, this bitch is a problem. I'm gonna walk over here. I'm
Who's
just gonna
got the
start whacking.
problem?
I'm gonna start whacking. I'm gonna make her a favored foe.
Ankle cuts.
Piercer. That's bullshit.
Schwingus.
Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Yeah. Well, it's cocked. The virtual dice is cocked. It was more on 14 than it was 6, but it picked 6. So, fuck my ass.
Shake your monitor.
Yeah, shake the monitor.
Your whole tower.
I guess next one is just the short sword.
Tilt.
For a natural one, we're doing great, guys.
Oh no.
Bonus action, I'm gonna swing again with Piercer.
Come on.
22. That'll hit.
That's better. Yes, that does hit.
For 9 damage. I rolled a 4 on the hit, and favored foe was a 1.
Alright.
I'm rolling great, guys. It's a good time.
As you slice her with Piercer after a flurry of,
Oh yeah.
of strikes, she is starting to look hurt as she...
Drama. She is
Fine.
drama.
Sphinx
Alright.
looks puzzled
Back
and
All right. I'm gonna try
scaroused.
and get her again with a nice little hit here. For
You're
an
up.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So that'll be 6 points of force damage. Plus sneak attack. Ooh. For another 14, so we're at 20 there. And then my Crimson Right.
More damage.
For another 2. For 22 points of damage. 2 of it lightning. The rest of it force.
Alright, she's
And then-
fucked up.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna use my my Master of Tactics to give Quoben advantage on his next hit.
My next fucking meteor hammer swing I'm about to do on this stupid bitch.
Hope so.
Alright. Surge.
Don't die.
Again.
Wait,
Yeah.
you guys both take your temp health?
Don't die.
Oh, it was a 1 and it
Oh,
fucking
no.
flipped. Oh my god.
how many temp health?
That was close.
1d6 plus 7.
1d6,
Two saves.
1d1,
We're
d1.
doing all right.
That's a success on the save. Almost a nat 20. You got a 19 there.
It was almost a
Rise
1.
up.
It was closer to a 1.
Alright. Can you make Dora stand up for me?
I can.
And then have him fucking charge that bitch and just do like a air tackle.
Absolutely.
Air grapple? Grappling?
Yeah, he's jumping and
Air-
grabbing.
Oh,
Airripple.
A little grapple.
Yeah. So is that a strength?
It is.
Where's his athletics? Athletics. Alright. Huh,
He's gotta
yeah!
be strong.
Oh, yeah. 19 plus 5, 24.
She can't even hit that high.
We're taking her to the ground. We're bringing her down.
I'll roll for the nat 20. 15 for a total of 10.
Oh, Jesus Christ, okay.
And then he is gonna bonus action punch the bitch.
Bonus action, punch the bitch.
For an unearned strike of, what's that? 7 plus 8. Does that hit? What's that? No one can do that. 15?
Yeah,
no.
that does. That does.
7 and 8?
I'm
Yeah,
a,
you're right.
I'm a physicist.
You had it. You were right.
1d4 plus 5, so that is 4 plus 5, 9 damage. The punch on the ground, I want a molar. I'm punching for the back of the mouth. Key point. Flurry of blows. 2 more of those. So,
Show.
21 to hit
Mhm.
and 16 to hit.
Yep.
And then the first one is 7 damage. And the
Okay.
second one is 8 damage. And he's just the same hand. Just backing.
She's fucked up. So, does that conclude his turn?
What's it fun?
He just goes, you just have the spiritual awakening of like, oh, my next class is a monk.
No, yeah, they're fun.
Just beat ass.
Tackle her out of the air, then
Punch the
just
bitch.
beat her.
Coben, you're up.
Alright, he's coming down with the big overhead swing as he lands to the ground. Straddling her. With his awesome advantage.
Mm-hmm.
For a huge hit. 27 to hit.
That does, and I just want to say she has 2 hit points, which I know you
Great,
can
I rolled
use,
2
so
6s, so that's 18 on the physical damage.
How would you like to
And
take this bitch down?
I rolled a 6. 24 damage total. Or no, 26 damage total. I want to pop her melon like MacGyver.
Okay, as you just
Non-lethally.
Bop.
MacGyver.
Not
No.
lethally.
Not MacGyver. What's the other one?
Of what? Oh, the
Fucking-
Gallagher.
I had to-
Gallagher,
I opened
yeah.
I had to open a file.
Pop her head like MacGyver.
Holy
I
shit.
had to open a file cabinet with the toothpick to kill her.
You jam her hammer in and like somehow use it as a fulcrum.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Put it under the chin and then I just drop kick it, lever her head off across the room.
Yes.
As you do, crushing this undead.
And I'll bonus action pick Surge up with Aura Vitality
Beautiful.
Oh.
for
that saves for you.
11 healing.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Never mind, I like clerics. That was fun too.
So as a stillness comes on this temple room, there's still that weird sort of eeriness to the room, as there are dead skeletons all over the place. It doesn't have the feeling that you're being watched, but it has the feeling of like your imagination can still get the best of you, like walking through a graveyard at night. You're just kind of like slowly on edge.
Does it feel
But it
like
is-
we have 10 minutes?
Yeah, there's a real quiet down in this temple, as whatever disturbance was here has been taken care of by you guys.
One moment, everyone. Lionel, if you could make sure we're safe.
Yeah, I'll run.
We'll stay within 30 feet.
Oh, shit. Okay. At least as close as I can. I'll do what's it called? My Hunter's Bane. That'll give me advantage on investigation checks. If it's
Undead,
Fey, Fiend, or
Bane.
Undead, yeah.
I'll immediately
go for
kneel
it.
down and start casting a prayer of healing. So it's 10 minutes. So whenever that has passed.
Has it been a minute?
29 total.
It hasn't been a minute since WoW died, has it?
No, we just ended, I think.
I'll go revive him.
And that takes a minute. So as you guys are healing
And a spell slot, yeah.
and reviving, wow, okay. Lionel, as you're doing a look around the room here, you're checking the perimeter check, you're checking for any sort of undead and any you don't sense with this high of an investigation check it's weird to say there's no undead living here, but there is no undead
I'm living here.
here.
Okay.
So
Cool.
there's no immediate undead threat. But with the super high 29 here, you pick up a couple of extra things. There was definitely a ritual that took place here that you guys were not here for. It was... You get the clues from some paperwork and some signs of blood and kind of a tribute to Merkul with these bones. And you do see what is a human skull kind of sitting on an altar.
Mm.
You get the sense, you see two names written down, signed in blood, to Merkul. Alvaro and Nayara Kassar. And with your high investigation check, I'll just... you infer that it is the two people that you had just slain had signed their life away to spend eternal life together as undead.
Ooh.
So
Oh.
you don't understand the circumstances of why they had chosen that, even with your high investigation check. That information is just not currently here, but
Okay.
that they gave some sort of sacrifice to Merkul, and he must have responded in some way to grant them this eternal life that you guys put to an end, but they would have spent their life eternity together as undead.
Gotcha.
And another thing you see, that with your undead and almost evil sensations that you can pick up on, is near this, you get a pickup, like kind of a ping off of the skull itself, but then also there is a leather-bound book kind of sitting at the base of the altar, like on edge, or like on its binding, as it was either a token or a gift or some way related to this ceremony that took place. You're picking up like a great evil from this book.
Okay. I'll mention that to Quoben, but I kind of leave it there. I've grown to know I shouldn't touch things that are giving off this type of shit. So I will leave that there, but I'll definitely mention it to Quoben specifically.
Sounds like some type of spell book or ritual book. Does my prayer of healing finish?
Yeah, that could be the 10 minutes. So, Serge,
Okay.
if you wanted to do something in that time too.
So that is everybody in the area gets 19 health.
Amaze.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
So I would like to
Got
look
nothing to
at
do.
that book
Or
and
Yeah.
or the altar in general for the ritual and do maybe a religion check. Or also these specific types of undead, if that rings any bells on religion or kind of things like that, like the bonded in death, flying banshee scream kind of thing.
Can I give him a help action on that, or?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
I'd like to. Are the
11.
bodies still there?
Yeah, the bodies are still there.
I guess I'd like to search one or the other, and maybe ask Feng to search the other, just for any sort of collectibles they might have, weapons,
Yeah.
gold, potions, anything of this nature like that. And I'll use detect magic on them too, while I'm searching.
Okay. Yeah, of course. So firstly, the religion check with the 11, you do get a sense that there was some sort of evil ritual that took place. You're not really sure exactly what the ritual would be, but it was, the opposite of prayer. Like, it is a prayer to a god, but it was a prayer to a bad god, and one that you've been around, deities and stuff through prayer, and sometimes they don't respond, sometimes they do, and this is one of the times where something otherworldly did interfere with this room. But that's all you get with the 11. You don't know in what way or what aspect it did, but it happened here, whatever it did.
All right, and then I'll check the book out.
Okay.
1
sec. Before that,
I mean,
the
I want to
detect
not
magic.
touch it, just to.
Sure. The detect magic on the bodies, as you kind of search the female, she just got into like like those culty, like summery cloth kind of summer dresses, but prairie. You guys seen Midsummer?
Mm-hmm.
Picture
Oh,
that, like sort of almost like cult aspect, kind of white wear that she's
Like a
wearing. And then
prairie dress type of thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
And she doesn't have any other belongings on her. The male that has been yeeted across the room from the star collar and is mostly in pieces has a similar robe, but not white, and but does have a letter on him that has been opened, but there is a letter inside. It's like the seal has been broken, but there's a parchment inside. And your detect magic doesn't pick up anything on either of them, but you do get a ping from the book.
Mm-hmm.
And in a way that it's very dense, as in the magic coming from this book is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Surge, which one were you searching?
Was it the lady?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm asking. you.
I just said both
Oh.
of them, so you guys
Oh,
can
okay.
choose which one you search.
Sure. I'll make a search check.
Sure,
Investigation. I'm guessing on the dude. I reckon that's a 9. That's a bad 9.
Yeah, I see. Similar. I mean, same thing. The only belonging he has on him is an envelope that is open with a piece of parchment inside.
Okay.
Sorry to ask you though, could you repeat if I found anything besides the letter? I think my internet was fucking dipping or something.
No,
I missed.
that was it.
Just the letter? Okay.
And
then
the
detect magic got the
thing
book, right?
on
Yeah.
the book.
Okay.
Yep.
Does it give me a class of magic?
Necromancy.
Okay. Oh, okay. I will tell them. Say that book is some necromagic shit. Pretty powerful by the looks of it, so.
Can you sense like curses or anything?
There's detect curse.
I don't.
Oh, is that a different spell? Cool. Got it.
Maybe. I mean, mine just tells me if there's magic and what the school is. I don't think it tells me what
Yeah.
specific spell or curse. Or
Yeah, I was just
anything like
curious.
that.
Yeah, curses are a little different. Yeah.
We have someone with a storage thing, don't we? Do we have a bag on anybody?
Oh, Ra had something.
I
He
don't-
had like that spice bag, I think.
Bag of holding or anything like
Bag
that?
of slop.
So it was a fanny pack.
Yeah, he has a spice pouch. It wouldn't be big enough to house a book.
Yeah.
It's like a spell.
Let me look at my inventory.
I mean, I can.
I'm gonna try to put it in a bag. I don't know. This is maybe just flavor. I might be wasting a spell slot, but I'm gonna Shield of Faith myself. Trying to pick it up. It doesn't. I don't know. Well,
Okay.
I did it.
That's
Okay.
I don't need to know what happens, but I'm doing it. And I will Shield of Faith and then reach down to try and put it and like wrap it in a cloth, kind of, I have like another pair of clothes in my inventory. I can wrap it in like a more common set of clothes.
Common clothes. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you do go to grab it, with your Shield of Faith up, with the
I don't know if it'll help, but it felt like a good idea.
make a whiz save with advantage.
Okay. Hey, that got me advantage of spell slot. That's fun.
Can I do
Come on,
something before he
Sahanin.
does it? Or
Oh,
is it too
yeah.
me
late?
too. It already happened.
After seeing all the charming and things like that, I am going to use a thing which I've had that I kind of forgot about. Where was it?
Classic.
Counter charm. As an action I can perform until the end of my next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet of you that can hear me have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. I don't know if that'll be the effect,
Sure.
but I'll give it to him.
Why don't you save the spell slot for now, as since we already resolved.
I don't think
Yeah.
Hoban would have touched it without the spell. I think he would have required some kind of faith shielding. So it's fine. It's fine. I'm not upset about it.
So as you go to touch it, there's like a moment where you do kind of you're kind of muttering under your breath like small prayers of. So you can feel as you get closer to like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up as you go to touch it. As you're reaching in, you don't stop because you do feel protected. As you reach in, you just almost feel like you're reaching into a pit of darkness. And as you wrap it up, you have this moment where you kind of flash and just see a large obelisk crumbling and smashing and tearing to pieces. And
Fucking flash vision? What?
in this destruction of this large thing crumbling, kind of hits the ground and just, and then you, in this quick vision, you zoom out and see the world that you've grown to love and live in just be wiped of magic.
As I'll quickly wrap it up, like
then
fucking
as you-
Gandalf wrapping up the orb, like.
As you see that real quick, you look down and you have this spellbook wrapped up.
Lionel, quick, write this down. Black obelisk in a desolate field crashing into the earth.
It was not a desolate field. Let me describe where it was.
Yeah, this is what I'm describing to Lionel in his notebook.
I'll describe this. I'll describe it better because this is important. It's a large obelisk that is kind of levitating above what looks like a pit that is kind of glowing with this light blue energy. And as it's crumbling, you see that there are pieces of this obelisk chained with these large chains to the walls, and it is in a large cavern that looks similar to the Underdark.
Oh.
I describe all of that to Lionel to write down and before, like immediately after I leave the vision, just before it leaves.
This be what's in the vault of Manchun, sir?
I'm suspecting it may be, or perhaps the pit itself has become the vault of Manchun. Protected by the obelisk and destroyed, perhaps keeping something in, or something of that nature.
What I know if there's, I don't know how secretive Manchun has been throughout the years. I don't know how long he's been around. But are there any glimpses of things that we could have seen what his actual motives are? And if he does come back to achieve them, kind of, I don't know if it's like a religion check or anything, but...
It would be more in the history realm.
History?
Yeah.
Is Manchun Fiend, Fey, or Undead? Would this apply, or just normal?
It does not apply.
Okay. 18.
I'm trying to figure out if you've made a history check around him before.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but...
But
I feel like we had.
what are
to
you
have
trying?
done
What are
a
you trying to
check on
ascertain? Yeah, I think you
just
have.
like what he could be hiding, what like mostly motives, I guess.
I think
Mostly
with
motives. Yeah.
Sure. With your encounters with him, you know that he runs, or at least has some sort of control or leverage against actual vampires, multiple.
Mhm.
So you've never heard of any sort of readings or stories about a creature that would have control over, because vampires are very almost loner creatures that kind of sit by themselves, but they are very powerful in Regill. And whatever controls these people is definitely some sort of powerful mage or some sort of powerful being. But
Okay.
yeah, with related to your backstory, the DC is gonna be different because
For sure.
just where you were from, it doesn't really sync up.
No, that's fine.
And
But it is strange to see vampires kind of working together under somebody.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
so this was clearly the tomb for these two, right? these two undead to spend eternity together. The building itself was its purpose.
No.
That's not okay. That's not a.
And
I can do an investigation.
I'm glad you asked that question because, no, it was not. Because Lionel looks around the tomb with the 29 investigation.
Yeah.
This tomb.
Because I guess I can.
Has a singular casket in it, and the doors were locked at some point in time, but had been disturbed. There was one casket, and Lionel, the skull that was used in the ceremony was from the casket. So
is this?
There is only a body in there, and it was the burial for whatever this creature was.
Okay.
Because Corbin's trying to put together the line of what happened from something hearing about it, getting it to the Church of Sahanin, and then them deploying a. He's trying to put a line of series of events together. Huh.
Yep.
Is there anything in the casket of note? Anything shiny?
There is not.
I'd also like to look through the Knights of Sahanin around to see if I can find orders or things like try to figure out what they knew as they were coming in.
Yeah. I would say not only just from some sort of orders on the bodies, but also from Kaladi's. She wasn't too sure, but she knew something bad was going on, and she had gotten orders. But let's say you see a notebook on one of them that was had hunches of tracking down some sort of undead creature.
And then I think I'm most interested in timeline. How long ago was that event?
This was, I think you would know it just from when the orders kind of came around.
Like how long they'd been missing, yeah.
Probably almost a month now.
Okay. So it's old, but it's not like ancient old that this happened.
Right.
Well, Lionel, I think it's pretty clear that they required perhaps the skull of a mage or a powerful being to perform this ritual. Corbin's vamping. He doesn't know that he's feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
They come with their cursed necromantic book, performed the ritual, and then undead must have been either slowly trickling out or something of that nature to a nearby, perhaps a hunter or a poacher found it, and that came to the church. I'm trying to remember how long ago did the Church of Sahanin get bought out by Aladar and turned into a gift shop?
Better part of a year.
Okay, so way before this. And then our other hint was that in the shade of the Tamar or the whatever Tamar tree, is that what it's called? The Tamar tree. We found a priestess of Sahanin with the brain eater.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any? Can I make a check? We figured out what it was. Do we have a check for how long that process takes when you steal someone's brain?
It's pretty instantaneous. The intellect devours.
Does it evolve into a next step though? Is it like an incubation period for like a next phase?
You can make a.
He's trying to put all the timelines together to figure out if it's some big conspiracy.
A nature check. Yeah.
Okay.
Or Arcana, if you'd like. They would give you different.
They're both -1. 16 -1, 15.
For which?
Quobin, I think, gut feeling would stay away from trying to think about how magic works, so I think he's going to think about nature.
Yeah. They didn't seem like creatures that, incubate and grow, and if what you're trying to actually figure out is how mind flayers are created or some sort of evolution, that is not what intellect devourers do. They feast on the creature's brains and use their bodies as puppets to get what they want, and when
Got
they
it.
get hungry again, they leap from brain to brain.
So what? I think Quoben also, just above board, thinks everything he finds is always related to everything else he's ever found. So what about this event? And he's going to start pacing the room. How is this related to priestesses of Sehanin becoming taken over by mind intellect devourers? Both have to do with Manchu. Both having to do with the servants, or at least these two, point to the two dead, made a deal of some nature. What would they give to him? Perhaps it was just to lure these knights and kill them? Perhaps
No.
trade an object? Can I do a perception check on their clothes and stuff? Were they fancy rich people? Are, like, the clothes that they died in, are they their status?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to check the letter in a minute here, too, after Coben makes his check.
14?
14, they did not see like nobility, and they would, if you like lower class or possibly working class. It's hard to tell just from like clothes that they're wearing, but no nobility would walk in here without some sort of guard and things behind them. And also, not a lot of nobility joins the Knight Radiance. You know that you're kind of you're an exception as opposed to the rule.
Yes. He's very aware of that. What causes two peasants to make a deal with a lesser... Is he a devil? Do we ever figure out Manchun's relation? No. Some kind of
He's
powerful creature of the Underdark.
Quite powerful.
Noah?
Merkul is what this was involved.
Oh, that's different than Manchun.
yes.
Fuck. Wait,
Power,
which one?
perhaps?
I've had them totally both mixed up in my head now.
Money?
Was Merkul to do with the spider lady in the Sapphire Dragon Pit?
Merkul is the god
See-
of death.
It's just his own.
That's right.
It's
This
his
is a
own
whole
deal.
separate thing.
And
Oh,
Manchun was
but
like
maybe
the...
Manchun...
No, but they're connected.
I know, but maybe Manchun is trying to get to that.
Manchun is trying to get to the power of the Death God? Locked away or collapsed from this book?
Could be, sir.
Perhaps it was in the Underdark.
And it could be that maybe these people were seeking...
Would
Some
I
sort of-
know... Oh, sorry to cut you off. Continue.
No, it's okay. I mean,
I was... Do it.
perhaps, perhaps these people...
No, wait. No, go ahead. No, wait.
Yeah, perhaps these people were just selfish in their own right. Maybe they just wanted to be, I don't know, alive forever
They
together.
must have given something.
So, Serge, as you're
Mhm.
hearing this conversation while reading the note, as you read it over, you get that it's a letter from Nyara to Dear Alvaro, and what it entails is it's almost a sad death note describing how she has been diagnosed by one of the local doctors of being very, very sick, and that didn't have much time to live. And you see a response, or make a investigation check here, because there's gonna take
Fucking
you need
Sure.
some wisdom with this.
I love a trope so hard.
Dude, I was literally gonna say
19.
while I was explaining that like maybe one of them was sick, and then it happened. And I was like, oh whoa.
As Nayara, the female, was sick and diseased, and you put together that in some sort of weakness of faith to the Knights Radiance and Sehanine, that there was some sort of deal made at the exchange of their own of his own life to be able to live in a way with her together in some
So
sort
he was a knight.
well, I think I described this last time. They weren't fully like up in the
Oh,
Knights
yeah.
Radiance, but they
Yeah,
were,
that's
like,
right.
Basically, like would be the
Sparks.
grunt. Yeah, sparks.
So, the guy, Alvaro,
Yep.
Mhm.
made a deal to sort of more or less sacrifice himself so they could live together.
Yep, correct.
Okay.
Directly to Merkul, that one guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I? This is what I was going to ask earlier. Is there a different city or church nearby that I know about of Sahanin where I could take this book for someone who knows a bit more?
The closest one would be down in Mylari.
Okay. And we're a little skeptical of Kaladi with the body.
Mm-hmm.
You
It can look that good
you were
and be
skeptical of her motives around this. But yeah.
good. Yeah.
I'll keep the letter on me too. Just as maybe evidence to bring
Maybe
back.
we need to just bring this to Kaladi and see if she knows anything.
So it seems as though this ritual was successful, right? At least that's what we saw.
Mhm.
Do we know how long they've been together, undead? Is there a way to gauge that? Like maybe looking at their
Was
bodies.
the
like
note
a nature
dated?
check.
Yeah.
Stamp.
Between the note and when you guys got the mission, and just the other Knights Radiance that were dead when you got here, they haven't fully decayed, but they do have this.
I think you're talking about the undead. Have they been dead for like centuries?
Like the two.
The two who are spending
the couple.
eternity. That's what
Yeah.
he's looking for.
No,
Yeah.
no. You would put together. I'll just, since you rolled your investigation checks, Ohio, I'll just also add in this information. This probably all happened at the same time.
Oh, okay, so they've been dead for like a month
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah. So we're not like
Okay.
stumbling upon an ancient deal or anything.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's pretty recent. Holy shit.
Eternity was like a month.
Yeah. Imagine.
last
What
minute.
I
idiots.
sold my soul for 1 month. You were gonna
What
live 1 month.
idiots.
Buyer's
You
remorse.
fucking idiots.
God.
Just
Fucking
kicking their bodies around. Idiots.
dumbasses. The art of the
For
deal.
what? You probably could have lived longer with that
That's what
disease
the book's
for a
called.
month.
The book's called The Art of the Deal, and it's cursed.
The doctor like gave her like 10 years to live, and they got 1 month.
Fucking idiot.
This is terrible.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking roast. We just roasted these skeletons.
Literally and figuratively.
All
Fucking
right.
MacGyvered her head like fucking.
You fucking myth-busted her ass, dude.
Fucking them busted. Oh, okay.
I guess
Well-
I'll start rounding up the little knight, the little sparks, and I don't want them. To
Yeah, we
begin
were
there.
collecting personal symbols to try and identify him.
I also don't want to
Never
leave the
mind.
bodies down here, though. I'd rather them be dead outside than in
Could we
this
do
weird
like
place.
a burning ceremony?
Did someone say ceremony?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Pem speaks up. Did someone say burn?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pam comes back.
Pam goes back specifically for this.
He's our fire
Burning
guy.
something? You guys burning something?
So,
You burning the joint?
So-
Oh.
what do we... We came here to figure out if this was connected to the strings of fate that we've been trying to follow. We got a loose maybe. We know that it has to do with the Underdark and an event down there, and we know that Manshun is also in the Underdark and has something called his vault.
Mm-hmm. At least for now, I think whatever's in that book holds a lot more information that we might know. And
agree.
we are in no shape to open it at this moment, I think.
I potentially can make it safe to use tomorrow,
Okay.
and we can do more investigation.
I think we should just touch it before we use it. Maybe. I don't know.
I
Read.
don't recommend touching it.
Yeah, Coben already touched it.
Right,
And
but
you have the
what
vision?
I'm saying is we shouldn't use the book. We should just read it. We should not use it.
Very insightful. That is a good point.
Either way, I feel like this is not the place to test the book. I feel like we should get out of here
It smells like dead people.
and get back.
Well, we can move all the nice radiant outside. Do a pyre, I guess, if we want to do a pyre.
It's
I'm
going to
gonna
be a big
return
pile,
the skull
but
to the
I think it's
group,
right.
to whatever it was in.
Or we can do like a cairn if that's easier. I don't know what the area around is. Cairn.
Mhm.
No Karens. They are mean.
You can't be putting those bodies. You're just. Okay, well,
Yeah, I guess we'll start.
we didn't see any other magic items or anything, right?
Mm-mm.
Artifacts,
Firing?
pottery with important paintings on them that tell us all the secrets of the universe.
Nope, not quite.
Dang.
It's good to
Was
ask.
there?
This place sucks.
This
This place was full of undead. Were there any critters running around? Like mice, rats, bats, cats, gnats?
Keep going. Another one.
Fat cats.
Got cats with hats.
Yeah, there's probably rats and stuff around. Yeah, bats. The door hasn't been open, so yeah, small wildlife and stuff have occupied it for at least a little bit.
Okay.
There's a lot of dead rats and stuff around too, but yeah.
Dead rats. Can I figure out what killed them? Was it? Does it look like they've been physically harmed, or did they die of like starvation, or?
Yeah, it looks like they just kind of like they're just like.
They'd just be dead.
Where? I have a question for the group. Where was the last place we heard Hammerwand was going?
Did we?
Who? Again?
The
Well-
last mention we had of Hammerwand came.
We had
from
Red. We had the last guy we just fought
Tejas
told us,
Red.
and then also what's his name told us. Can't think of his name right now.
Hmm?
Sir Barrett.
Sir Barrett also told us. I don't remember where. I'm looking through my notes, but
I don't think I wrote down a location where he was. Did we get coordinates?
he's on his
again?
way to Visog.
Yeah. There we go.
So our options, I don't imagine we're powerful enough yet to deal with Manshun. Truly, I feel like going directly into the mouth, into his lair would be suicide, especially when he still has lieutenants out in the world. His power won't have been trimmed enough. So if we are trying to eventually end up in the vault, we should probably find Hammerwand next. Which means we may need to find passage to Visog, or at least travel across the middle, towards the middle of the continent.
Did we ever hear back from our friends that we sent away? the Mind Flayer and the Brewer.
Udatonga?
Yeah.
Udatonga
Yeah.
and
Emilar?
Emilar, yeah.
I don't think so.
We haven't heard from them in a while.
Well,
We didn't try to
if
send a
they're in the
message, have we?
Underdark, I can't speak across planes, I don't believe.
That's probably where they went.
That's where we told them they were going.
Where's
Him
Vysog from
sending-
where we are? I'm in the world map. I don't know if it's like.
It's the island in the middle right
The
bottom.
island with the city on it.
Oh, okay, okay.
On the map, Vysog is a city built a long time ago. A bunch of pirate ships crashed on a bunch of rock formations, and the pirates got stuck there and started then just building off of these things and like created a pirate
He's
civilization. So it's not
Saying it's
a
not up to
natural.
code.
It's
It
not
is.
up to code. It's basically
OSHA
pirate
would
ship
have a
and then
fucking
just-
meltdown.
an absolute meltdown. As it
Building
is
collapses.
tiered
People are
off
like, yeah,
of-
that happens sometimes.
Yeah. It's like ship decks and like other stuff just boom, like
Oh,
for the entire.
I can send across planes. But there's a 5% chance the message doesn't arrive.
That's not too bad. That's only 5%. That's
Honestly, not bad.
That's fucking Verizon.
Got him.
Shout out to our sponsor.
Sprint Mobile.
Dude, I just had a deal with AT&T today, and they suck too. They all suck.
All right.
Well,
You know who doesn't suck? Our sponsor, Boost Mobile.
Boost Mobile.
Boost.
Boost
Cricket.
Mobile. We don't suck.
Nextel.
Next. Holy fuck. That's
Yeah,
an
a
old.
walkie-talkie, push-to-talk kind of phone.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So, I assume you guys you're creating a ceremony for the dead here, and
I
are
don't
you
know
actually
if
casting
prep-
a ceremony?
No, I don't have it prepped.
Okay. So just doing some sort of little burial.
Yeah.
And what would you guys like to do now?
I think.
I think we probably want to rest because I really we could travel part of the way back and then rest. If we
Yeah,
feel like
that's
we've
fine.
wrapped up, or if it's nighttime by the time we're done piling the bodies, we'd probably just rest here.
I
Like
mean,
Coben would want to take care of it and give them at least a moderately respectful
Same.
send
Yeah,
off.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's
So-
safe enough, according to my investigation, that
Yeah,
We're
we
kind
feel
of
relatively
wrapping up.
confident.
We could stay
Yeah.
in the crypt. Honestly.
I could put the dome, Sehanin's moonlit meadow, right in the mouth, so no one could get in or out, and we're safe.
That's not a bad idea, I don't think.
Unless they come from under the ground.
Well,
There's a floor to the dome, right?
No, the dome.
Oh.
Famously, no floor on domes.
I've never
Yeah, remember the
paid
dome?
attention to the dome. I thought there was a
Sandworm.
floor and a dome. Uh-oh.
that would be a semicircle.
Okay, so rest and we'll
Yeah.
carry on.
Sedge, move your hoof. Putting the dome up.
what does that have to do with anything?
Brilliant. No, I like it.
You're ruining my concentration. Sahanin, protect us, and that's the only incantation. It's so easy. It's literally the easiest incantation.
So you guys put up the dome and begin your long rest.
I
So,
think since I have half time on rest, right before I take my 4-hour rest, I'm gonna shoot a little arrow up into the sky.
Do it.
Sky Mommy, what do we do?
Oh, damn it!
Nine.
Gee, I'm getting
Oh.
closer and closer.
I know.
Fuck.
Doesn't the
Nothing.
the DC or whatever keep getting a
Well,
little
it's
higher
at a
every
6
time?
now.
Yeah.
It's at a 6. It used to be at a 2 before I awakened it, but I just keep getting closer to 9.
Actually, I
This is
think
his
it
fucking
was
magic
supposed, it was
conch.
supposed to be your level. I haven't updated it, so I think it's 7 now.
Oh, okay.
This is Lionel's magic conch. Magic Conch, what should we do?
My 8-ball.
Nothing.
My magic 8-ball.
Oh.
That's it. I go to bed.
So, Shvin, your brother?
Yeah.
Cousin? Your brother cousin? You, what? It was
My
another.
my settlement's archdruid.
And you're not related.
No.
Why did I think that?
I
Just
don't know.
seems like you'd be related.
Have you met him?
No. I haven't.
Seems like it. I don't know why. Gut feeling. Anyways, we found your note in the hoard of the last lieutenant. So that is also probably related. His whereabouts.
I would very much like to go see what's happening. Sent him the letter. We find the letter. I don't think it ever got to him, but it was with his medallion, which is curious.
Has anyone ever been to Vsol before?
No, I've
Oh,
not. I've heard stories, but it's super crazy from what I've
Serge,
Mhm.
you seem like you have been there.
Maybe.
Who's asking?
I'm not that
You
kind
don't
of bond.
recall? You don't recall?
No, maybe if I sleep on it, I'll remember, but I don't think so. The rainforest, we said?
No, Vysog. The city.
No,
on
it's
the right.
Right. Sorry, I'm still shaken up from the fight and almost dying again for like the, I don't know, third time since I've met you guys? Fourth, maybe?
You
Maybe.
should really do something about that.
I try to. Every time. I just keep...
Oh no, I have to
Um,
look for it. I'm like,
I don't know. Would I know anything about Vsog? I don't think I would.
You can make a history check, but I don't think
Yeah,
in our backstory discussions we've had together, I don't think you've been there.
I don't think I've mentioned it. I'll do a history check. Maybe I heard a song about it from another bard. Yeah, 13. Probably not gonna.
13. You would know it's basically a pirate city.
Okay.
I mean, from where you're from, it's very looked down upon as like a culture and a society. You would have heard maybe some degenerates of your town who maybe got exiled for doing something, or the local drunks are like, well, I can make a name for myself over in Vysog.
So it's like early Australia. Right? They just
Yeah,
send
they
the
don't-
unwanted and the exiles, and they make it work there.
Pre-Australia.
I like that.
Australia.
Okay. Yeah, I've never been there. I've heard stories about it. Not a great place from what I've been told, but I don't know. Probably beneath us, socially, customarily.
they're
things
beneath
that they do.
me.
I think all of us, even Sving here.
What?
Nothing.
Don't.
How,
Don't.
how's
Well-
it beneath me? No.
On the map.
Oh, on the map. Okay. Are there coordinates?
So what are coordinates?
I don't know. I still do not know.
So, options are go
We
to
may
a
never
city
know.
full of ruffians and criminals, or go somewhere at least mildly familiar to maybe find a clue.
Oh, yeah, we could do that. I guess.
We could do something like flip a coin Unless we are strongly feeling one way or the other.
Well, what do you think would be the safest decision? Do we want to clue first, or have Sir Hammerwand more in his depths, I should say?
Sorry, what? Wait. Am I following this
what
right?
he's trying,
No, I
what he's
heard you,
trying
I heard
to
you.
ask. Okay. So
We're talking about
I
going
think
to
we should go.
Visog or
Or
going
looking
to...
for things relative.
Yes. Okay.
He's not. God damn it.
He's your other brother from a different mother.
Bing's
Yeah.
uncle.
Yeah.
Or looking for String's uncle.
He's my spunkle.
Oh God.
Anyway, okay, let's get serious here, guys. We can go look for him. It's just I am not supposed to go back to my hometown
Why?
in Alabama.
Yes, why? Second why.
I was kind of exiled.
And you didn't
And
go to
he's just
Visog.
like, he's just kind of like drawing. He's got a stick and he's just like poking rocks on the ground, like not making any eye contact. Just
Like
kind
sad
of-
tale.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it the right choice by them? Like, do you?
Yeah, but we're like,
That's mean.
No.
maybe explain it and we'll decide.
So, I led kind of an uprising or an underground group cult, you might call it.
Who did this? Your uncle?
My race was enslaved by a bunch of elves, and I tried to free us all.
Allegedly.
And I got caught and exiled. Sleesh was the archdruid. He kind of helped me a little bit.
Oh, so he led it. Okay.
No. He couldn't. He was too political, too already on the map, as it
Oh,
were.
he was a pick me kind of cat.
I don't know what that means.
Hmm.
So what happens if you do go back? Do you?
They'll
What is
probably-
the what is the
I don't know.
punishment for breaking exile?
They'll probably at least imprison me.
It's not so bad.
Maybe torture.
It's getting worse.
Eh.
We probably wouldn't let that happen.
We
Oh,
wouldn't.
that's so sweet. I appreciate it.
What I mean, if we couldn't stop it, we couldn't stop it. But we would try.
I don't even know if we should go back. Honestly, I have this letter. There are clues. There's a constellation on the back of his medallion. It's pointing in this general direction.
Did he just point to a direction? Which is that the right?
Is it
Well,
the right direction?
I feel like you're good enough with survival. Yeah, you know, like, if you were to have a compass, you'd be more confused than just looking at the night sky and stars.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah,
The
so
right
I've got the
direction in terms of
medallion.
towards that town and stuff.
It is to the east, almost directly for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Do
don't
you
know.
think you could lead us?
Yeah, I can get to
I guess in
Zaya,
the
but
night
I
sky
don't.
here, on the top of the mountains, Swing, you could even hold up the medallion and, relay and show them the constellation that it's.
Yeah, I'll hold it up. I'll hold
Yeah.
it up and show him. I'll hold up the medallion and see. It's that one.
Is that a nipple? What did you just hold up?
No,
My desk nipple.
Well,
it's a top.
Still looks like a nipple. No.
That
I think-
that's a fucking nipple right there. Holy shit. That
No.
We're on YouTube now. No, we're fine. It's YouTube.
No, I meant stop for me.
No, Kirby, we're on YouTube. Deal with it.
I will
Do what you
shut
gotta
this
do, man.
campaign down and turn around. We will go back to level 1, I swear to God.
So yeah, I'll hold up the medallion. I'll show him the weird markings in the note that weren't there before. I think does this make any sense to anyone else?
Ours?
I'll do just a insight check.
Insight
wanna do it.
or
It's not gonna work.
I'll do a
you can
nature
do
check.
nature. Yeah.
No.
Nature and survival really aren't my things.
Natural
thing,
20
sorry.
for a 25.
Hold on, my cat is wanting to leave now. Yeah, it is.
Our cat's trying to leave too.
Medallion is a direct representation of the constellation to the east, and I think with your Nat 20, it is a constellation that represents safety. And then hold on, PB wants to leave. Yeah, that stands for safety in the night sky, and just with your attunement to the Star Caller and Celestian, and you do get almost a sensation of safety, like when you align to, like when Sphinx aligns the medallion with the sky, and then the constellation itself does give you a sense of safety, one that maybe you haven't even felt in a very long time.
Oh. It was like a safe place. Is it better now with the uprising, or did they kind of settle you all in? And
As far as I know, I was exiled. That's the last I really heard from anyone. I don't know what's happened.
Maybe
Again, I
all of
tried-
your friends are dead, killed in the uprising. Or maybe they won.
maybe they won.
Well, it seems like if
His-
they excluded him,
His
did it,
ears kind of go back.
And maybe they won.
did it conclude before you were exiled? I think not,
No.
right? So he wouldn't know.
There wasn't even an uprising. It was just... It was a group of us trying to fight for... I don't know. Some would call it freedom. Just the ability to, like, own a house and get your own food and not have to work for somebody all the time. Day and night.
Yeah, I think that counts as freedom. Well, I suppose, Schwing, we're asking. We are trying to figure out our next move, and one of our best leads is towards your past. And if you don't wish to uncover that, I'm sure, can respect that as a group.
Yeah, I mean,
We should go. We should go. But... perhaps, maybe... I should stay behind. At a distance.
We could
I can make-
shave you.
I can make you look different. Not necessarily shave, but
We could.
we don't have to shave you, Sphinx. Don't worry.
I don't know if that would help.
They'd
It
probably
might be a good look. It might be a good look, but I don't know. It might work.
What was your archdruid's name?
Sleesh.
Leash.
And you're not related.
No.
His uncle.
Paga Sleesh. Archdruid Sleesh.
Your godfather?
What is with this guy? I would kind of lean into Surge. What?
Out
We're
loud.
not related.
kind of sounds like you are.
It does. Thank you. The names seem like a family.
Sleesh.
Yeah.
Melonis.
Sfunkle,
Sleesh.
remember?
Melonis.
Your name is Melonis?
Oh, his last name.
Surname.
Yeah.
You have a surname? I'm sorry. We've all called you Sphinx this whole time.
Yeah, that's my first name.
It's his short
Melonis.
first
Sleesh
name.
is his last name.
Yeah, Melonis is my last name. Taga is his first name.
Oh. Why? You should have said his full name. We wouldn't have thought he was related.
God damn it.
No, I'm caught up. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, we can head there in the morning.
You know, it's late. We should rest. We should get a good night's rest. It's a long way. We need to get some sleep and prepare for the morning.
How far of a journey is this?
It is a very far journey.
Do we need supplies? Do we need a plan? Like,
It's going.
this isn't like a get up and we'll just start walking kind of journey, is it?
It is.
Mandali rainforest?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like, we're crossing the world.
You're
We're
crossing
crossing
the continent.
Fuck. Maybe
Wait,
we
should
should
we
just
go back to Malari?
Maybe we should just go to fucking Vaisag and then hit the rainforest after.
But it's far, though. Yeah, you would just go to danger, I guess.
Yeah, both places are fucking far. Road
Perhaps.
trip.
Yeah,
call off.
perhaps we could.
You got a travel arc?
I call Ox. Shotgun.
All right, I will be in charge of snacks. Everyone gets milk.
Who's?
This fucking carriage is gonna stink.
But then we have cheese.
All right. As you guys long rest, and we awake to a new day. And is this a day of a shopping montage, or for the travel arc, or are you guys wanting to meet with Kaladi? Tell me what you guys would want to do.
Does fucking what's his name need to do anything? Dora? Are we leaving any unbuttoned buttons?
We still have the
Yeah.
mage, don't we? Oh no, we dropped him off.
No, he kind of buttoned his buttons last time. I'll shoot him a message though, because I know he had real life stuff pop up. But let me just, yeah, I'll shoot him a message.
Yeah, before we totally leave the world and he just decides to follow.
You guys can continue though. I'll just shoot him a message.
Yeah,
we
so
could just stop to my law. It's on the way. It wouldn't hurt to get supplies.
We're going to
then.
need travel supplies, or would boat be the best way?
From my lorry, probably.
My lorry's not on the coast, but we could go to, what is it, Beston or something? Poston? No. What's down there? Starts with a B.
can I do a check to see what the fastest way to get there would be?
Absolutely. Survival would work.
Survival. That's a big old 15.
15. I would say the survival could be with advantage because you've already made this journey, but just in the reverse way.
We'll survive with advantage. That's 17.
17. Okay. You, with the help of Ecolai, have made this journey. and it was a long one. It took you months, and you know that some of the terrain, a lot of the first leg of your journey through the rainforest was a very frantic escape with people, kind of following you and trying to track you down. So it was very frantic, and then you hit the swamps of the Black Morass, and things started slowing down, and you lost Tails, but there's a real creepy, eerie vibe of that swamp, and one that you're not excited to go back through. But Ecolai, with his climbing abilities, you were able to stay the trees and kind of avoid the swamps for most of the time. You do know there are a lot of dangers there, but you were able to avoid them. And then it kind of turns into a longer open prairie where you met other Wildeco, and then you met Pem along the way at the end of the Winderos River where you crossed, and then kept making your way west, and that's when you arrived to Malari. So there are a couple different biomes and areas you've gone through, but it is a long journey. With the swamp is probably the most dangerous part.
Like the best shortcut.
The best shortcut.
It's probably through the swamp, right? Like it's the most it's the most dangerous, but it's like the best straight through.
You could avoid it for the most part if you wanted, but it would be slower, and then you would have to spend more time in the rainforest. There's a more dangerous direct route, and then you could go through the rainforest for more of the journey. That would take a little longer, but could also, provide some issues with some related hunters.
The Moonstone Tower, we believe, is in that region as well. Although that's not really related to any of this.
And also the network quest was on the other side of this, on the east side of the Cascade Mountains. So
far. Everything we need to do or want to do is far.
Except for Visog, but...
Which is still far.
Visog is still far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you guys are up for a big-ass adventure, it's going to take a while.
We just slept in a tomb full of 2 undead creatures that made a deal with the god of death.
It was one night.
And we tried to steal a radio.
How bad can the journey be?
Well, there's the plains, which aren't bad. Then there's, the jungle, which is where I'm from. It's pretty rough traveling.
The worst part's going to be the flyover states in the middle.
Yeah, the swamp. I don't know why we haven't drained it yet, but it's very dangerous.
Maybe it's in this book, and I'll hold up the art of the deal.
Stop.
No, it's wrapped in his blanket.
Fucking Christ.
Is it tomorrow? The morning has come, though.
Yeah, we skipped.
All right, I'll open the... lay down the cloth with the book in it, open it delicately, and I will attempt a casting of Remove Curse.
Sure.
Why be the cleric if you can't try to remove a curse?
Is the dome still up at this point?
No, it's gone.
Is the dome...
So we've long rested and everything, right? Maybe I missed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm casting this, I hadn't have a long rest to prep it.
Okay. Just checking.
We're just having this conversation, and all of a sudden, Coben just pulls out the book and just like, nope.
As you cast Remove Curse on the book, why don't you make say religion check for me?
Let's do it.
Ooh.
This is in the manner of...
Oh, it was so close to being not a 4, but then it was a 4, so it's a 6.
Whatever magic is on this book as you kind of like recite your incantations.
Cursey, go away.
Yeah,
Come again another day.
and,
Curse again another day.
you have a similar vision to what happened, and you know the curse does not work. Whatever evil here is,
Broken.
it's going to need a higher DC check, religion check with the curse. But
Fucking cleanse curse or something. Is there another spell? Probably.
but you get another flash of the vision of this large obelisk that's being chained up as the chains are kind of falling and crashing down as this obelisk comes down in a destructive manner.
Well, that didn't work. So I'll just wrap it.
Well,
Well,
Don't touch this. I'm like the blender guy. Don't breathe this.
oh no. All right.
Yeah. So
How-
are we?
how are we on finances?
Probably. I think we're fine.
Well, we're not in debt anymore, so
Should we maybe get like a buggy or some sort of carriage?
Ooh, a
Couple of
carriage is a
horses.
Wonderful idea. I wanna
rent
see if
some
I can
lizards
find
that go up the wall.
I'm
maybe.
try to find that generator.
I mean, I've already got a lizard that can go up walls. Perhaps we just get one more lizard and a carriage?
Will that fit a carriage to fit 5 of us?
Yeah, I mean there are
They're like
back in
two
Mylari,
lizards.
there are there's a whole hunting district that I know Sving has a good rapport with. In his downtime, he spent hunting and providing with them, and you could buy elk as almost rideable elk, and then you could also there are carriages, sort of wagons you could get very easily. Yeah.
I think I found it.
On what?
Yeah, you wanna go ahead and check
The name
the name of the horse? It's a
Yeah,
horse
what
name.
Oh.
The horses.
Oh god.
Here's just the ancient Grillala of the Intalon.
The ancient Grilla Law of the Intalon.
The High Endoria of Nonadonia.
Holy fuck.
What name generator?
Great Glarma Farva.
Larma
Wait, say that
Pharma.
again.
Like an actual AI trying to generate fucking
Larma
names.
Farva?
Yeah, like these sound close enough to words, but not quite words.
Yeah, exactly. So, what would you guys like to do? Are you, is it like doing a little shopping montage? Because we can do that for sure. Let me know kind of the vibe here.
Yeah.
We should definitely get a carriage and some horses to maybe if we're gonna do a cross country. We're gonna have to get food. We're gonna have to get just survival kit.
Absolutely.
Maybe some ropes and some hooks.
100% ropes.
I think I still have a climbing kit. randomly.
50% hooks.
I don't know when I bought one, but I bought a climbing kit at one point.
We get whole ropes and half hooks. That's what we'll get.
We...
I want to buy a shield.
Okay. I think the only one who would have a discount right now currently is Bing. Or any sort of hunting gear or arrows or anything that would kind of fall into that category, you would get at half price. For like common and uncommon items thing. The rest of it is just gonna be player's handbook price. So
Okay.
I know we've done that in between weeks of game time or actual play. So we could do that. We want to just you guys get all your gear. Wagons I know are 50 gold, and then horses themselves are also 50. Let me do a quick.
Can we get like
Is
a
it, like-
nice wagon, like a covered one with like windows and doors and like a fucking nice.
A glamping truck.
A little glamping truck. Yeah.
Heated seats, maybe Bluetooth. You know, the works.
Yeah.
Guys, we gotta buy some horses.
Fuck.
How many horses?
There's a lot of names here. I don't know how to do it.
You roll, pick like 10 names and roll a 4d10.
So you can get
mhm.
a shitty wagon for 35, a larger one that could carry all of you, and
How much is that one? How
That
much
one's
is
gonna
like the
be-
base?
Single.
around 100. And then if you want to go glamping, it's gonna provide you like, your kitchen, cooking utensils, and all of those sort of things. Basically, a little oven for heat. You could heat the whole place. That's gonna be about 250. That's gonna be comfortable living out in the
Is
wilderness.
that?
And is
That's
this?
But you're going to need it's going to travel a little slower, and 2 horses minimum on that. Some people do the barding and have
It's a fucking draft carriage. We've got 6
Yeah.
horses up front of it.
yeah, exactly
We're like,
and
Is
you would
this-
draw attention, and it might not be good through a swamp, but it would be like you're gonna draw some attention just by like people being like, who the like it's basically driving a Ferrari through a town that has 2 stoplights.
trailer park.
What the fuck?
through
Yeah.
Alabama.
Ferrari through a trailer park.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
through
there
it.
you go.
Is this buying or renting prices?
This is
Fine.
buying prices.
Okay.
We'll
I'm
rent-
in for the glamp, guys. COVID is expecting quality.
Coben, you would have ridden
I would
carriages
assume.
like this at
Like,
some point.
Yeah.
I thought that was what was default.
I used to drive them around in a small version of those.
I mean,
Like
I
a 1-seater.
Oh,
I'm
It
down.
was like
How
a
much
made
money-
over.
Fuck
It
it.
was like a made over camping like sprinter van. You know
I know
the.
we have the funds for that. Don't we?
Maybe Sir Barrett will give us money up
We
front
do.
for it.
We'll
Oh,
get 4
so-
horses and fucking hook them up to the front so it's not as slow.
4 horses plus
For the wagon,
You can do draft horses for 50 gold, and then riding horses, which are a little faster and a little stronger, and can be used to, like if you were to dislodge, you could ride them around. Those are 75.
I would go for the riding horses, honestly.
Yeah, I think we should go riding horses and the big wagon and not the glamper.
How
Corbin is
many?
displeased.
How many
It'll
of us
just be
could
safe, just in case we need
The
funds
difference
to buy.
between like the glamper and the nice wagon is you could easily put all your stuff on the nice wagon. The glamper, you guys are going to you could sleep inside.
It's an RV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's basically little bunks that you guys can.
All these
Yeah, that-
prices, do they include Sphinx special hunter discount?
No, these are excluding that.
Okay,
You can get
so
the horses for your discount. The carriages not so much because
I
hunters
really
around there
think
don't really use the carriages.
splurging for comfort in these types of journeys is always
I mean,
deemed
honest-
well of a choice at the end. Now
Yeah,
it may
honestly-
seem we can rough it, but a month from now on the road, everyone's saddle sore.
plus I
Oh,
think, I,
Quoven,
can-
what a good idea. The glamper.
I think the savings we're going to see on the husbandry, we could maybe afford a nicer wagon.
I thought you were single.
Horses, Coben, not husbands. Husbandry.
So 75 per each
Riding
I
one.
don't know what
and
to
then
say.
we get those half off because of Sving.
Yeah, let me just hit you with the mechanics of the draft versus riding, so maybe that will help your decision of like the cost differential there. Draft horses can move at 40 speed, and riding are 60. So they have similar armor class and health, but yeah,
Can they pull the
a lot
wagon?
faster. Yeah, both can pull the wagon.
Could multiple people fit on a riding horse? Because if we're only
Two
getting
mediums
Probably
is
one
going to-
normal.
2 mediums is going to cause disadvantage on certain things, but a medium and a small could work.
yeah,
And then 1 medium's.
Well, he's got equalize, so we just get 4 horses.
right.
And we're
Oh
good.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
fair. Yep.
That's what I'm saying. I have equalize, so I don't need
Mm-hmm.
a horse.
Okay.
So
Yep, that was my.
if we do
concern.
4 horses, the big camper, the glamper.
What is that
That's
running
such a
total?
good name. So it gives
Uh,
me 20 names at a time, so we know what that means.
Oh, shit, we're getting 20
Yeah.
horses.
We have to get to that's,
What?
that's where I was going with it. We have to get 20 horses. You know what that means? You have to buy every single one of them.
So a glamper is, you said, around 250.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Glamper's
yeah.
250.
250, and then 75 times 4 divided by 2.
So
Yeah,
that's
no, it's-
another 150.
Sving, also with your reputation with the Will to Co, you can probably get. I mean, we could do a little, either an RP conversation with the chieftain, but they ride elk, so you could possibly get some elk. They're a little stronger. They don't move as fast as the riding horse, but they move faster than the draft horse. They have a 50 movement speed, and then they also have the
They're
ram.
beefier in general, right?
Those are riding elk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the better move.
Yeah, but how
So
much
you-
are they compared to riding horses?
Not that much more.
With your, since you did take your downtime to just fully invest into the little clan here, I would say that they are, I'd say similar price. You could get one or the other.
Oh, okay. Riding horse or an elk for the
Riding
same
horse
price?
are faster.
Yeah.
Elk are a little stronger and do have more offensive capabilities with their horns and stuff. As Clay just keeps reading names.
Look, well, already
We
with
fuck
all-
those elk. This is the stupidest
Would
thing
say-
ever.
Okay, so we're already at about 400 gold pieces in total for everything.
Pittance.
Some. How are you guys looking on funds?
I can win that in 5 minutes.
Let's go back to the tall glass. Just gamble.
Imagine if I just got tripled my money again. Just like, yeah.
Oh, I'm good. I have plenty of cash. I have 11 silver.
Okay. You, Serge?
I've got about 5.5.
5.5 gold.
100 gold.
5,500. Oh.
544 to be
5.5
exact.
hundred. Okay.
What?
What
What
the
counting system
measurement?
are you
5.5.
using?
What? Or like,
I have 5.5.
Try to make it.
Serge is trying to sound so cool. 5.5.
I got like 5.5.
No one says that. What are you
he's
talking
never had that much
about?
money in his life. He's like, I got 5 stacks. You're like, of what? You're like,
I'm gonna
"Oh,
fucking
stack is."
what? Like, I got
So
bands.
real.
He's just fucking out here with bands.
5.5 bands. Okay, well. Do you want to go halvesies, Serge?
Huh?
I mean,
Can you spare 2? 2.5?
yes.
Can you-
Yeah.
It's mere 2.5.
Oh, you can give me
No.
100.
Too
And then-
flat.
I'll help contribute. Just what goes around comes around. So I'll chip in now. You guys just remember, and we get each other later.
I'm sorry. Do you not
I'm-
remember
I'm-
yesterday where I picked you up from death several times?
I'm literally paying
That's what I mean.
for
It
most of it, Serge.
Goes around comes around. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What? Here's 2.5.
Oh, you're giving me 250? Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm sorry.
You're
What, so the
all I
total.
need is 200.
Look,
All I need
I-
is 200.
You know
for
what?
halvesies.
Yeah, take 200, and I'll do some potion shopping and stuff like
Keep
that.
the half.
Okay, no.
Or I'll
So
put it.
I'll-
It's going towards the
we're getting
funds.
glamping
yeah.
and I'm gonna go with
Yes.
all elk.
All right.
We can't
like
use
it.
the name generator for elk.
We'll find
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, we can.
Why?
Okay.
Fucking find an
Okay.
elk name generator.
Let me do a quick elk name generator. Oh, it auto corrected.
To what? Horse?
Elf, I bet.
Pet deer name generator.
Pet deer.
It's not going to be
Wait,
as
not
good
it.
as
Where is that?
as one of the names is
Oh.
Sub Commander Kaketti.
Sub Commander Kaketti.
I'm telling you guys, this name generator is off the fucking wall.
Could we just make it Sub Commander Kid Cudi?
Yeah, this name generator makes sense, but Clay, how many are on that name generator?
20 a button press.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is roll 4d20, and you're gonna refresh, and there's the
Everybody
elk
want to
Where's-
roll one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
So everybody rolls, and then you refresh after we.
name. Yeah.
After we decide? Got it.
Yeah.
All right, when the time comes, mine's a blustery 19.
19.
I feel like
okay,
I want
got
to
it.
roll a physical dice for this.
Yep. Yeah, mine as well.
What?
Okay. Is
Sorry,
that what we're
D4.
doing? Okay.
20.
A 20? Oh, okay.
I don't have a D20. I rolled a 12.
What do you mean you don't have a 20? You
I
own a
don't-
game
Yeah,
shop.
My shit's in the other room, Nimrod. I'm sorry.
I'm
That was-
sorry. It's on you to
I
have.
rolled a 12.
I rolled a.
Another 12.
Do we want to RP the
15.
horse shop and all RP?
I also rolled a 12. Danny, do you want to re-roll? Or do you want me to
could
re-roll?
Well, it's a different list each time.
you could
so.
send me the link, and then I
Oh, it's, I know. I thought it was.
Yeah,
it
where-
was
Clay,
refreshed
where's
to
the
one
list
list.
that
This
you're
is my
using? I can-
secret name
No,
generator.
so
You
I
guys
think
can have it.
I think
I can put it
we're
on the
refreshing
screen.
per roll.
How
Okay.
about this? I think this will be funny. I'm missing one number of 19 and 2 12s.
I was 15.
That's 4. That's 4.
15.
Did you get my
There we go.
15? Yeah.
All right. Here's what we'll do.
19 and 2 12s is 3.
I'm.
And a 15.
No one
What's
can do
4
that
and
math.
3? What's 4 and 3?
Here's what we'll do. Clay, I'm gonna go 19, 12, 12, 15.
19, 12,
For the
12,
order?
15. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And what I'm gonna do is I'll RP the shop guy, and then right when I go, oh yeah, this one is named blah blah blah. You're just gonna say the name, and then we'll improv around.
Okay.
All right.
Lionel, it's important to pick the strong horses. The journey's like this. Oh, elks, fuck. Elks. At the elk store.
Is that just big horses, really?
This one.
With
Pierce.
antlers.
Well, wait.
Nice rack on this one.
Oh.
Yeah, it's big and strong. It looks very healthy.
Well done.
All right, I'll get ready to post these names.
You need to. Okay, that works. There is.
Because you guys are gonna need to see the spelling on these.
Sure. You go to the Zorkal district, which is the hunting district of my lodge. You
Fantastic.
guys have been here. All of you. This is where Green Vials was, where you guys first got arrested.
Keep
and,
vamping. I have to pee real quick.
Got it. This is
Just
where you guys got arrested. The killing of the rat. You met with Sving did some time here. And I think that was really all. You guys spent most of your time in the other districts, but in this one, Surge,
Mm-hmm.
you
This where Pem got kidnapped? Or almost kidnapped?
yes, almost. But Stelinos is the guy who runs the little stables here, and he is a large orc. And which orc aren't really, they're not super common around here, but they are welcomed, at least in this district. He has a bunch of large furs, like almost half of a bear fur, and on his left, like what pauldron would be, is the head of the bear fur that he's wearing. And greetings. What can I help you guys with?
We are looking for elk for a long cross-country journey.
Where are you guys going?
None
None of
Good
your
to see ya.
business. Oh, hey, hi.
Our business.
Comrade.
Well, I do have
It's our business, comrade.
got a couple of riding horses and of the sorts, and I've got a weird, quirky donkey too.
Can they also have a moose? Because I found a picture while searching elk and it was a moose.
The moose is
They just call it a
double price. They're bigger.
Well, what
What's
else?
this guy?
Are we doing elk? Is that what we agreed on?
Yeah, I point to an elk.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Yes.
You like him? The big guy. He's got 8 horns on one side, 7 horns on the other. He's kind of odd, but he leans slightly to the right, and his name is
Caratoni Auckland.
Garatoni Auckland.
Garatoni.
Auckland.
Auckland?
Caratoni Auckland.
Is it Gary Tony?
Garatoni Auckland.
I just posted the spelling in this chat.
I just keep hearing Gary Tony Oakland.
Well, it's not an easy name to pronounce.
That's
What was
pretty
the next one?
close to
12?
19.
That was the 19.
Yep. 2 and then 2 12s and then a 15. Yep. So you want Kiratoni? Like I said, he's got 8 horns on the right side. He leans slightly to the right, but that's not a problem. He is very good with directions and can move. He's quick. So one elk. How many elk do you guys want?
Looking for 4.
Oh, 4 elk. Well, the next guy. This is a big, strong boy. We've been raising him. He's the youngest one in our lineup, but he is also the strongest. His name is
Papavola Zapavlak.
Papavolas of Plavlak? What was it?
Send it in.
His name is
Papavola Zapavlak.
his, oh my god. His name is
Kloppy.
Viola. His name's Kloppa Viola.
Papa Viola? Where are these? I don't see them.
Oh, the next one's its
Group
sister.
chat, bro.
They're in the Telegram. Yeah.
Oh, Telegram.
And if
I
you
was
want
looking at
Kloppa
his-
Viola, well, you gotta take his twin sister,
Stravola Vodko.
Stray Viola. I know it sounds like a dish from out west, but look, it's not. It's a
They generated so weird.
I'm
Is
sorry.
it on 4? The last one?
15.
Or 15?
And well, you got the twins, you got old lopsided Kiratoni, and then I would assume you're gonna put the twins up front, and then you're gonna have lopsided. You're gonna need. Oh wait, I have someone actually lopsided to the left too. He's got 9 horns on the left side, and well, he came into a problem with an owlbear out east, but he's only got 5 on the right. But that's he'll grow back. His name is
The Great Bolia.
the Great Bloela of Keplis. Keplis was his last
Bloela.
hunter. He died.
Which is like,
horrifically
some of these names have titles in like lineages. I don't understand.
he died horrifically in that same owlbear incident. So unfortunately, R.I.P. We named it after him.
They are pictured. They are pictured and named in Melanote right now.
If we would have rolled a 20 for the last one, it would have been Captain Hobrot.
Captain Hobrot.
Like, these names have nothing to do with each other. I have no idea.
Well, those were the elk. Anyway,
Bloalia of Keplis.
Too funny.
I can't.
so is that it, or a
Is
need
that
a
it?
wagon?
Yeah, I think we want the nicest, most luxurious wagon you have.
Oh, we have a great
for-
one that
for-
nobody's been using.
Specifically for the folks. We would like your best Volkswagen, please.
I can't.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sure.
Well, we got a big old glamorous camper back here, and if you guys want that, there's a nice 250 gold pieces. It's pretty expensive, but nobody's really around these parts bought anything like this.
Now, does it come with any extra spare wheels?
Your hooves.
There are spare wheels, or I believe you're saying wheels.
Yeah. So
And,
we're planning on going on a long journey, and I just want to make sure
this
we
would be
have
great
enough
for that. Yeah,
stuff to like get through the swamps and the forests, and maybe
this is gonna
a
be
rock or
terrible
two.
through the swamps.
This bitch can't do shit in this
Taking a
swamps.
wagon through the swamps. I gotta look. You, this is not your vehicle.
Sure,
Y'all can make do, but this big old camper here is gonna be slow.
Do you have any suggestions on modifications to it that might help us out? Do you sell any things that
4
might,
more elk.
Yeah, is there like a Glamper Sport?
No, there's not a sports edition. I heard out east they're doing some weird things. Like call them like I'm not quite sure, but they go up on land and water. That's something. But not here.
Coordinates?
I don't have information for what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying.
We've been hearing a lot about them.
Well, if that's the type of brand of wagons, it must be something from where you
Coordinates
guys are
wagons.
Made for the
I haven't
swamp.
heard of them, that's for sure.
Uh,
R.I.P. my brother Keplis. He's left his name
Great.
on this place, but
Blue A Love capitalist.
These fucking names, bro.
They're insane.
They're in fucking insane.
I have more questions.
yeah, of course, I have the answers.
Are these elk friendly to us?
Elk, yeah.
Yeah.
Animals.
Oh,
yeah.
I would say partial to small birds that land on their horns, impartial to larger wolves, bears, owl bears, any sort of creatures with claws and or large teeth.
What about the ecoli?
What about you?
He should be fine.
Inside check.
We're all
Go
Uh-oh.
for
it. That's a natural 20. I can't.
You pick up that he has no idea. He's obviously trying to just sell you things. But yeah, he just has no idea. But with your nat 20,
Is there
Equali
going to
doesn't
be a
have
problem?
large teeth. It's not going to be a problem. Equali doesn't
Okay.
have large teeth. It's not going to scare off the elk or anything.
We're not going to wake up one morning and find an elk corpse and be minus an elk, and Ecoli's just over there fat and like.
No, Equali's he's like a glorified iguana, so he likes other things. He's not really like a large meat eater, but more
Okay.
insectoids and herbivore sort of thing.
Name generators, hours of fun.
So,
Still on it.
are you guys buying the big glamper and the 4 elk, or the smaller?
We're gonna regret it later, but I guess so, right?
Yeah, we gotta have a gator glamper.
Yeah.
The gator glamper.
Go glampers.
I already dropped my 200, and then he dropped his, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see some of these other names that happened? They're so fun.
All right, you guys got the glamper and 4 elk. Is there anything else you want to buy before leaving town?
I wanted to buy a shield. I want to go to the armor and see what they have, kind of.
You get a discount from the armor and the shield.
Oh yeah, we saved his cousin before we went into town.
Yeah. So
We should also get
you-
some like food and potions and shit.
I'd like to make
It's only
a
10
quick.
gold, but you can get it for. I'll say you can get it for 8. That's a 20% off. I saw the TikToks.
For a shield?
Yeah.
Lit.
And
Do they have any? I don't know how much they go for. Probably a ton, but like a +1 like studded armor.
studded armor is going to be around 450, I think, for +1. Let me do a quick check.
Oh my
It's
god.
It is technically magical, so it can-
Yeah.
I can't wait till we get stuck and we each have to pick a horse.
Let me get the price because I have the like coefficient. For +1. Yeah, 450. It's gonna be 450.
Okay. Nah, I probably won't get it then.
Glamping. I love these pictures.
Just
Where-
wait here.
where
This
are
is
the
our
pictures? I don't s-
wagon.
I don't see the pictures.
They're not in the note.
So, you guys would like to buy potions. Specifically, potions are a little more expensive because the local potion shop has been recently broken into and has been down on hard times and is not quite
Oh,
gotten back up to speed.
God damn it, Pem.
Maybe we should just wait till tonight and break in.
Just rob the place blind again.
So,
I
you
think
guys can
that's
do
it
that.
for me.
Okay.
I can't breathe. Dude, this name generator is still funny.
That is so funny.
All right. Well, I guess with that, we
Oh, and I'll spend some money just on equipment like food and stuff, like standard traveling stuff. Just so we don't need to worry about it.
sure. With. I gotta sneeze.
Oh, actually, if I'm at the armor already, do they have any cool like special arrows?
Oh yeah, there are some like iron tipped. There's silver tipped arrows.
Okay.
I believe we tried to sell you at one point, but which you know are good for taking down fiends and rare creatures, stuff like that. Those are double the price of regular arrows. And there are also +1 arrows, which would be 5x price.
Do you have anything good for murdering elves at a distance?
Oh yeah, we can do that. We can do some damage at a distance. What are you thinking? Crossbows, regular bows?
Regular.
Oh yeah, we got.
What size bow? Regular.
Medium.
Take a medium combo.
Don't you have a longbow?
I have a bow. Yeah, I have a long. I believe it's a long bow. Let me double check. Real quick. Just real quick over here. Long bow, yes.
Lapavola.
He doesn't have any magic,
Papaveola.
he doesn't have any magical bows if that's what you're asking for, but he does have a longbow and he has some crossbows too. So you would like
Okay.
either of those.
I have a long bow, so no change.
And if you guys think of anything, you guys just shoot me a message. So
Cool.
Oh, here
Alright,
we go.
then.
I
Much
see
more
them.
Alex for me.
I don't know if I should +1
Looks like the-
arrows.
stop by anywhere else or talk with anyone before you guys leave my Lari for extended amount of time.
Maybe we
I
should talk
need
to Sir Barrett.
Kalani. Oh.
Both.
Well, they
Yeah, I.
do that. I'd like to do something different, but I'll let them resolve that first.
Sure.
I would
we-
also like to.
We don't have to.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Oh.
No, you-
I don't want to repeat the whole thing, but basically show the book, hot takes, I don't think we want to give up the book to Kaladi, but see if she has any thoughts or prayers.
Yeah.
She
Fuck
has a
you.
Do you have any thoughts or prayers on this?
yeah. I did a roll in our log here. When you showed her the book. She had a very similar experience to when you came in close contact with the book. But you see her as when she kind of saw it, her eyes for a moment went completely black. As she was having a vision that she relayed to you that was very similar to the one you had. And she basically took like stepped back from it and was just like, no. I want nothing to do with it.
You cursed her.
Far away, bury it in a ditch and never and just leave it there.
Yeah. I felt similarly. I was thinking maybe try to destroy it, though.
I wouldn't. I'm sensing great danger from this book. I just leave.
All right, I'll leave the church with it. I'll get it off our...
All right. But yeah, she, as you showed her the book, she definitely, it seemed to affect her in the exact same way it affected you.
Okay.
I would like to go talk to Donde.
Sure. Yeah.
And
the district representative of Sorkal.
yeah, and he's a Wildco member, right?
Yes, he is.
I would like to
Local politics before the road.
Yep. I'd like to show him what we've found as far as the note or the letter with the additional markings, the necklace, all that shit. And I guess would like to know if there's anybody we can get in contact to that he knows or into contact with that he knows for like safe havens, safe passage, just like people that he knows that are going to be on our way that can help us out in any way, shape, or form. Navigation, getting into contact with whoever.
Yeah. I did a roll too for his information. And he relays to you as being a representative of the city and the Wildeco tribe itself. He's met with other representatives of some of the other Wildeco tribes. They've exchanged information. He doesn't know a contact in the non-Dali rainforest called Chuso.
Chuso.
And I'll allow you to make a little history check here. With advantage.
Oh, you said insight? What'd you say?
History.
History. With advantage. Where the fuck is
directly
H?
Relates to your backstory.
I rolled a 15.
15, nice. He is an elf. Would have been in a similar hunting party, like similar age to you, but took the route opposing your beliefs of trying to free everyone. Kind of was a direct opposite to that. So whatever that basically leads you to believe that it didn't really go your way after you left. So good idea here to get the solidified information.
Okay, so Chuso is an elf. He was a fellow hunter, but he opposed the basically
you haven't talked to him in a little while, but if he's kind of being a representative of some sort of spokesperson for that tribe over in the rainforest, that things didn't go the way you wanted to.
Sure. Okay.
All right, and then Serge, you want to do something?
Yeah, I wanted to check in on my friend Simon and see if maybe he's been in trouble or not. Give him a heads up maybe about what's to come, or give him a warning if he doesn't want to deal with the Empire, you know?
Sure. As you walk in, he's tinkering with, one of his mini contraptions, and just kind of sees you and is like, oh, yeah, haven't left yet, or you're back now?
Well, left, did some things, and had a bit of trouble finding your radio. I had a lead. It didn't quite work out, but let me ask you, how do you feel about the Empire being here? Sir Barrett and his men.
I'm uneasy, but they seem to stay out of my business, and I stay out of theirs, and I stay low key. But
Yeah, and what if not? What if
not
they
what?
got into your? What if they could help you with your business? Because I may have pitched your name.
You said what?
Here, look. Here's the thing. My lead got very dangerous. We had to get out. We winded up going back to Sir Barrett for other reasons. I mentioned the radio, and I mentioned...
Wait, Sir Barrett knows that I'm trying to infiltrate the network radio system?
He thinks... He doesn't know what you... He doesn't know that you're planning that. What I told him is, you would be the man to reverse engineer the radio and duplicate it.
Okay.
If
he's gonna make his role here.
I know that was quite a bit of a fuck up. I was coming out of battle. I had adrenaline. Wasn't really quite thinking on the way out, but I feel like I needed to come and warn you. If that's not what you're into, I'm sorry.
No, I asked for the Bard's payment because they go kind of against the normal structures of the Empire specifically, but also sort of structures of society and culture itself. I figured you would look. It's strange. You would just. We had one conversation. I offered you a job, and then you just go relay it to the Empire.
Yeah. I'm not that kind of bot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you idiot. What you think was gonna happen?
Listen, I know it's not the way it was meant to go, but I figured this way, if somebody gets their hands on the radio, it's likely to go to you. It's a way to get one.
I appreciate that, but what I have just figured out is that I hired the right one. So thank you very much. Have a great.
Oh, I've also instructed them. But I'm sorry. Who do you mean by the right bod?
I said
Mercs?
Have a great.
Yeah. Huh.
Is it Merc? He's so insecure. Is it Mercs? Why?
Maybe don't expect Mercs to deliver it. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. Well, I gave you your warning. Goodbye. Oh well. Please let me know if you do get the radio.
Persuasion.
If it comes from Sir Barrett and
Yeah.
he gives it to you to tinker with, I don't see the harm. They
I
want a
think
radio,
persuasion with
we want a
disadvantage.
radio.
Here, yeah, let's leave it up to the dice. Persuasion, disadvantage.
Disadvantage. All right.
On titty.
I have natural advantage, I think, with persuasion. So would it be a straight roll?
To
Yeah.
nobility, he is not one, so it's gonna be disadvantage.
Oh, okay. I don't know, it was a 2 nobility sort of thing.
I don't know, Barrett. Oh no, it's not Barrett.
17.
As you can see, his face, like, he hates that you told Sir Barrett, but like, if in some slight way, if Sir Barrett could give him that information, you see he values the information of whatever the network's device is higher than the relationship to the Empire. Though he does hate the Empire, as he kind of does like a
Listen,
fuck.
I know.
Fuck, fuck, fuck,
I hate the Empire too, but they're here. They're not going anywhere. And if a radio just
fuck.
pops up in your house, they're gonna know about it. So,
Guess I should have a meeting with Mr. Barrett.
yeah, he seems sympathetic and more or less doesn't want to go riling the network. So he's a good ally to have, and he's probably your best chance of getting a radio. Those things are
Who else
heavily
did you tell
guarded.
about me trying to steal the network stuff? Anyone else? That's too long of
No.
a pause.
I was joking. No, of course not.
Deception, deception,
Oh,
deception.
Not even deceptive.
My whole
I
group
really
that I
don't
travel
think.
with and a turtle that I just met.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Well, I guess as long as we all make it out alive and we can get the communication device, I suppose it will be okay.
That's what I was
As long as the
thinking.
Empire don't use it to, I don't know, relay information of the war across the entire country and, use it as some sort of political tool. Well, that will be in your hands and on your conscience.
And my music will be on the radio. Yes, good talk. All right, good day.
Yes. Small price to pay for the large cultural shift. All right. So with that, I guess we take off, right? On a long journey.
Yeah, I just wanted to stop
Caratoni on Stravola on
I
the
wanted to
Great
stop.
Bullet.
by Sir Barrett to tell him we're out of here for a little. It's gonna be a while. If he needs to reach us to send a sending or whatever he needs to do, and I want to stop by my guys and let
Sure.
them know that I'm gonna be gone for a while, but just to keep up on I don't know. I'll make a list of missions that I'll give you at some point, and then
Okay.
I'll hand them another Well, was it a month again? It's like 120 a month or something like that.
Yeah.
Um,
I believe depends on how the last month did, but I think it was 100 flat, but the last one didn't go so well, so it was like 120.
Okay. Okay. Well, I want to pay for like a couple months.
Okay. It's 100 before, like, if you were to pay up front, it'd be 100, and then if it goes well or not well, you either get change back, or they'd be like, hey.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I'll pay for 3 months. I'll give them 300 gold for now.
Awesome. Cool.
Just to make
and
sure
we'll-
they're funded.
We'll do those rolls. I'm gonna shoot you. Just shoot me a message, and
Yeah, I'll give
as
you
a
a list of what I
reminder.
kind of see what they can do.
Cool. And then as you go to Sir Barrett's office, I assume by yourself.
Yeah, I'll go by myself.
I'd probably go if you were going to Barrett.
Okay, you can come with.
Yeah. He would. You could see he has guards now after your last conversation, but the guards are all kept outside. Even in that little foyer area, there's not. Even Zondathos is kind of restricted to just outside the door. So as you get let in, it is just Matthias and Sir Barrett in here. Greetings. We've reduced staff a little bit just in case of the intelligence alerts.
No worries. Just here to see Sir Barrett if he's available.
Yes. Well, that is us. Me. This is-
Oh, he was already out. Oh, sorry.
Lionel,
My
you
bad.
forgot what he looked like?
Look, people change.
Of course I know
He
him.
looks the
He's
same.
me.
I'm so sorry. I thought we were meeting the guards out front.
No. You're good. They let you in because
Okay.
you guys have gotten clearance here.
Yeah,
Too busy reading
I
a
just-
notebook when you talk to people.
I know. I'm sorry. Apologies, Sir Barrett. But we're gonna be out of here for who knows how long. We're gonna follow up on some leads here. We're gonna see where Mr. Hammerwand is headed at some point along our journeys, and then we also have a lead with our patron, colleague Sphinx's old hometown
Uncle.
to see. Yes, his arch druid friend. See if he has any information on anything.
Where will you be headed?
Not sure where to first, but definitely we'll probably end up at Vysog at some point.
Via the rainforest.
Oh, in the rainforest. Don't know where in the rainforest, but
You're heading to the rain. Okay. It's not in the direction of Mr. Hammerwand, but if you think there's a lead, then follow the lead. We'll be in touch. I have Matthias here. He can reach out.
Would you like me to send messages to you or Matthias first?
I'd prefer myself, as he does a glance over and Matthias is.
Dreams about lizard raising.
He is visibly drunk for this afternoon.
Damn it. I wish I was there.
Unreliable, Matthias. But best we got right now.
okay. Well, that's it, really.
Well. All right.
Hitting the old dusty trail.
As I didn't know if you guys wanted to say anything else to him, but as you let him know you're leaving, that's great. You talk to Kaladi, you talk to hunters, you got shields, you got stuff, you got elk, you got talk to Simon, you talk to I guess there's a lot of things you guys did. As we'll get on the road and I will do a double check with Mr. Do-Ra if he wants to do anything in this time, and
we'll level up.
Does it work if we just ask every time?
I ask every time.
I'm trying to think of when you guys leveled last. It was after...
It was relatively recently.
Yeah.
It was, I think when we got out of the
Underdark.
The Underdark.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then,
So we did do not
so
nothing.
You didn't do not nothing, but not enough of something.
Sure.
I feel like we're like 60 or 70% of the way there. You got to be close.
1 week in a wagon will level us.
Yeah.
Glamping might weaken us.
Yeah. You guys lose 2 levels glamping.
There's a glamping board in Millinote by the map.
Yeah.
It's by the loot.
Awesome.
Which one of the elks is, as we begin our journey, does one of them stand out as the dominant?
Sure.
The twins, right?
The twins are...
Lil and Phil. Oh, somebody wrote Go
The
Gators.
only one that
on
doesn't get spooked is the great Bloela.
Great Floela of Kepler.
He seems the only one that seems to be the only one that has any sort of a battle experience.
He's got a 6-pack.
Sure, that's canon now. He has a 6-pack.
He's on the picture. I drew it on the picture.
Oh. Yeah. So as you guys travel, we still got 20 minutes left here. Let's do a survival check. Sving, for your first leg of the journey is going to be a journey you've already kind of traversed before to near Pem's hometown, so you can do it with advantage. Anything under 10 is going to spur and encounter. As you hit 13.
13?
Yep. This leg of the journey goes by, takes a few days, probably 3 or 4 days. Oh, also it was 2 silver a person per day for ration. So if there's 5 of you.
Let me see here.
If
we're traveling, I would prep my traveling skills. And I think I would have create or destroy water.
Oh, cool.
And what else would be in my
half?
Don't you have a food one? Create food or drink?
Create food and water.
Yeah.
Prep.
Okay, great. Well, if you have that, it's going to be free each day you use that, which in travel days I'm assuming you're going to use. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely for himself.
We probably would have bought feed for
It's gonna be
the elk.
broken up.
The Great
sure.
Blue Ale.
So it's gonna be broken up into 5 legs of the journey here. First one being the short little one that you guys have done before to the Windrose River, and then 2 checks in the prairie, 2 in the swamp, and 1 in the rainforest if you're going the quick route. And then it's gonna change if you're going the slow route. So once you hit the Windrose River, which are you gonna be taking? Faster and slightly more dangerous, taking more trips through the swamp, or more trips through the rainforest, and possibly, and definitely slower.
I think we should just go slowly.
Yeah, we're in a
I think
situation.
we're in a glamping wagon.
It's not
Yeah.
suitable for the swamp. We could try,
We're
but
glamping.
we could.
I'm gonna be continually every morning. Oh wait, I have to do that one. Never mind. That has. I was gonna say I was gonna do augury, but it has.
I love that our
materials.
wagon has truck nuts on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's got Go Gators on the side of it. Truck nuts.
All right. Well, if you're taking the slower route, it's gonna be, you're gonna avoid the swamp, so it's gonna be less dangerous. But it's gonna be 3 legs in like the prairie and hills, and 3 through the rainforest. So they're all gonna be potential for random encounters with different DCs. But as you guys hit the Windrose River, after a few days journey, if you'd like to do anything over these days, please just say something. You guys pass the survival check, so nothing unfortunate happens in these days. So
I am currently training with my Fleekmit bow, my Starcaller bow, for more of like a close quarter combat.
okay,
Just currently training because I have a feat in mind
gotcha.
when we get there. When we get there, but it won't be for a while. That's 2 levels for me until I get a feat because I have
Why
multi-classed.
don't you?
Oh wait, I can totally do it.
Put down or do like an athletics check or acrobatics, depending on. Use your own kind of like intuition here of which kind of way the feat is going. I know.
It'll definitely be more acrobatic, so it'll just be
Sure.
like finding, just like loosey
Yeah,
goosey.
acrobatics check here.
12.
12. That is enough. So just put down 3 days of training in like something. Just mark that down, and then you can gain proficiencies and stuff during downtime. So we might be able to work that into something. Does
Okay.
anyone else want to do something similar?
He's
over
not
this
doing
downtime?
shit. He's full glamp.
Okay.
Full clap mode.
Robin's full glamp, just right along.
As we
Sure.
move through the different areas, I'm gonna use a combination of Beast Spawn, Speak with Animals, and Beast Sense to.
I would say that if you're gonna be expending spell slots like that, you get advantage on survival check.
Yeah, basically it's to
Yeah. So
help
this is
us detect
strictly
any
for
type of.
the first leg of the journey here. So
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
I think I would occasionally guide only the Great Bloela.
Sure. Serge, is there anything downtime wise? Because you guys are in a very nice glamping wagon. What's it? Are you playing songs on the trip here? What's kind of the vibe?
I'll practice some stuff, play some stuff, try to write new songs. But nothing particular. I'm just trying to. I've got nothing to like train or do really. So
Okay.
no, I'm just along for the ride.
Sure. Make a wisdom save.
Oh man, I touched the book when I was sleeping. 23.
Okay.
Fine.
Over this little leg, you do your dreams. Oh, I just killed the music, didn't I?
Yeah.
Ambiance. Your dreams start to get more confusing as you're dreaming normally, but then like this weird lens keeps coming over your dreams, similar to the vision you saw. And one of them in particular becomes very real, as the same situation that you've seen before, but you're standing in this cavern and the obelisk is intact. It's chained to the walls, very far away is this large cavern. These big, large iron chains attached to the obelisk and kind of go out as they're latched into the wall. There's almost like reservoir that the obelisk is sitting on top of that is pulsing with this blue light energy. The obelisk is kind of engraved in the same way, this light energy in this like ley line all the way up, as it is hovering by the chains, as the chains are not holding it in place but almost keeping it from being sucked in.
Am I allowed to do checks in a dream?
Yeah. This one with your high was safe.
Can I feel the types of magic?
Make an Arcana check.
If it feels, I think maybe religion instead. If it feels like a religious, like if
Yes.
it feels godly
Absolutely.
or familiar. Oh my god, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Corbin used his brain.
Amaze.
That can't be it.
No, there's no way.
There's not a single chance.
You see carved into the obelisk this swirling vortex of an emblem. And what stands out to you is the chained god. And with your natural or dirty 20, the god there is Dune. Is either potentially responsible, but that the emblem on this obelisk is conveying that message to you, that either Thalass Dune is responsible or somewhat, at the very least, related.
The obelisk.
Yep. And make a perception check for me.
We can do these. Oh, 15. Unless I have my magnifying glass.
Nope, it's not for small detail. As you kind of stand at the base, looking up at this obelisk, you go to look around the room, and you see many figures, humanoid, standing in line, almost in a way where they're hypnotized, staring at this obelisk. And you see chain marks on all of them, glowing.
We watched. Do I get flashbacks to the ceremony we watched where they chained up a new person for the branded?
If that was this campaign, yeah.
Was that
Huh?
Barry? That was Barry? Does he mind meld with Barry?
He temporarily mind melds with Barry in this.
What's going on? Oh my god. Fucking Brandon. They're here.
This
I know
almost
these
heavy.
guys. I fucking know these guys.
These fucking guys.
As this seems like the hub of communication for the branded, or at least their control.
Blue puddle is.
But as that is happening, and you get that information, the dream.
I wake up. Was this at night? This was at night. I wake up, Lionel. Lionel!
Yes, sir.
Lionel, notebook now!
I'm trying to enjoy my time during the elk, and I
Dream,
dream,
vision, underline, colon. I dreamt
vision.
of the obelisk again, but this night it was different.
Mm-hmm.
And then I continue, but it's very long-winded.
Mhm.
Basically,
It
it's
was
as
more of
miserable
like
as it can.
with your high whiz save here. It was more of what do you call it? a dream that you can kind of interact with. And kind of
Yeah.
take control
Lucid
over.
dream.
Lucidius
Lucid,
stream.
Thank you. Yeah.
Linsanity. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was a little more lucid, and yeah, you were able to observe as opposed to being shown something.
I describe it incredibly, in really the most inconvenient way when you get woken up and someone wants you to write something down.
Jot this down.
Incredible detail, telling the same part again, asking if you've gotten it. What does Quoben know about the branded? Did they have chains across them, I guess, the people that I saw?
They had chain marks, but that were like almost engraved with their skin in the same ley line way. The
Yeah.
object was
Does
representing.
Quoben know about that? Should I do a history check or something?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Well,
Because they're
Anything.
around. It's 14, maybe not.
14. You know the tactics of how they work as like a militaristic unit of
Yeah, I
using
don't
chains
recognize the markings.
to
So
convert. You would recognize enough that they were branded, but not necessarily how it all
okay,
happened.
so at least I know that the branded were in the dream.
Yep, and that you're being shown a very important thing to how
Yeah.
the branded function.
Fuck. God damn it! I messaged Sir Barrett.
Are you saying this out loud? I'm jotting this down. in the-
Yeah. Guess I'll message Sir Barrett tomorrow. And I'll tell him about how I saw Branded around an obelisk chained in the Underdark, like it was important to them, because I know he hates them.
Yeah. As you relay that information to a general of Dastrian
It's in the middle of the night for sure. I do
I
that.
tried the Starcaller Wandering Arrow.
So boot.
Boing.
Roll,
84.
You can hit it. It's a 3-day travel, so if you want to rapid fire a couple.
Sure, I'll rapid fire some.
We're looking for 7?
Well, we're looking for 7? Okay. Ah,
Come on.
Nope.
284.
Another 84.
another 84.
All right. And with this first leg of the journey complete, there
We level
are
up?
5 more to go. As you're taking the longer route, 2 more in the hills, and then we're gonna go through the rainforest of Sphinx's hometown.
We'll
And,
travel. That's fun.
Not where we'll
Mhm.
pick up next week, because next week is a one-shot.
Oh, yeah. A one-shot. The great fishing expedition of
Oh, yeah.
Bullabone.
Any dates on character creation?
Yeah, so I'm going to send out a document, but just I'm thinking this is an asterisk. Probably level 7. Definitely have to have some kind of reason to be on the water in your background or character. Try to keep the theme. Theme's fun. Don't just bring a min-max character.
Okay.
Definitely should probably have a taste for Sea Peach.
Remember Barry's pirate accent.
Okay.
And
Oh my God.
Like talking like
or if
Dave
you want to
Bernie
bring your
Sanders.
own regional pirate accent, for sure, bring it. But
Regional
basically,
pirate.
we're gonna use the ship combat. There's gonna be some mechanics. The fight's gonna take place on a ship. You're gonna be going after a great walrus, child of the walrus god. So a demigod walrus. And
Oh yeah.
it's going to have basically the ship's going to be a layer action for you guys. So the movement's going to be between ship speeds, and the ships are going to make some contested checks against each other depending on some situations. And it should be an all around weird, wild, crazy combat time.
Amazing.
Sounds exciting.
Are we gonna be using TaleSpire or?
Yeah, so I sent you
or
that
is it gonna be
one.
more Theater of the Mind sort of thing.
No, we'll,
Oh,
we'll
yeah,
do
yeah.
TaleSpire.
Yeah.
I found a
Yeah.
boat. The way movement's going to work is really just going to be, since the ship and the big thing will move during the layer action, it'll just be the distance between them will change. So that's kind of how it's going to run.
For sure. Cool. That'll be fun. Yeah, we get to be a player. I'm excited.
That's fun.
It should be pretty stupid, so that's fun.
Oh, I'll bring a stupid character.
Oh, and I will, at some point, I'm going to have the roles of the ship. I'll send out what needs to be done and kind of what the checks, so you guys can decide who wants to be what role and make a character that'll have a stat for that check.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah,
Lit.
cool. So that'll be next week, and then the week after we'll continue with the main campaign. And that is it. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Yeah.
Woo! Go Gators!
Go Gators!
Go Gators still cracks me the fuck up. Fucking go Gators!
Go Gators!
You're up.